One of the most well-known supplements in the world, creatine has a wealth of research supporting its ability to improve performance. Being so well-liked also necessitates lots of inquiries. Thus, we'll briefly address 5 of these queries concerning using creatine in this video. Starting with number 1. Is creatine safe? According to research, supplementing with creatine is generally safe for healthy persons. Even though it can lead to water retention in the beginning, maintaining your weight is the main concern. Nevertheless, creatine does raise levels of creatinine. Even though there are some short-term studies that seem to support creatine safety, it may be a good idea to discuss this supplement with your doctor if you have renal problems. In case you're wondering, creatine is a molecule made of amino acids, not steroids. Number 2. When should you take creatine? Although there's little information on the risks of creatine use in adolescents, there's also little information on its safety. For this reason, I advise that anyone under the age of 18 only use creatine when properly supervised by an adult. While there is some limited evidence that suggests taking creatine just after working out is preferable, taking it consistently, whether it be before or after your workout or at any other time of the day, is by far the most crucial creatine timing element. Number 3, which type of creatine is best? The benefits of creatine monohydrate are by far the most well documented, and other creatine forms have never been shown to be superior. Moreover, it's one of the least expensive sources of creatine. Spend less money and stick with monohydrate because it simply works. Number 4, do you need to load creatine? While taking the recommended daily amount of 3 to 5 grams of creatine, it takes around 3 to 4 weeks for the muscles to get completely saturated. But when using a creatine loading phase of roughly 20 grams per day for the first 5 to 7 days, it only takes about 7 days. When you consider the big picture of long-term fitness, this 2 to 3 week gap isn't much time. However, if this distinction is significant to you for any reason, you can try loading. To keep your muscles continually saturated, athletes may even want to consider numerous loading phases. And number 5 of some of the most common creatine questions is, does creatine cause hair loss? A 2009 study that found creatine supplementation can raise DHT, a hormone linked to specific hair loss patterns, is the source of much of the supposition regarding creatine and hair loss. Nevertheless, this information has never been verified, and supplementing with creatine has not been demonstrated to have an effect on related hormones like testosterone, which is a precursor to DHT. According to science, there's no proof that ingesting creatine promotes hair loss in a direct manner. Even said, I would be negligent if I did not say that over the years I have seen hair loss following the use of creatine is one of the most common personal complaints I've seen for a so-called fitness myth, as much as I enjoy facts and data. As you can see, I haven't personally encountered it, but I do believe it makes sense for anyone who's worried about it that you conduct some of your own experiments. Even if science says otherwise, you get to decide if that enormous 900-ounce bottle of hair gel will ever be used again. Check out my other creatine video, which explains what creatine is and how to take it if you want to understand more about it. That's all I have to say about it. I hope you found it helpful. If you still have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments. Apart from that, if you liked the video, please share it with your creatine-loving friends and give it a hairy thumbs up. Follow for more, and as always, I appreciate your time and interest, and remember to eat some protein.